Hi, Danielle Silver here. We are back in Glastonbury, opposite the Coffee Zero, and I've come to this healing centre, which is called.
Maltreya the Christ Soul Therapy Center.
And I've just taken my shoes off and put them in a little box under here. And this lovely, and you're a nun, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah, a nun is going to show me around the centre and tell us about the centre. I've just experienced going into this copper dome thing, and it's absolutely lovely. I feel a bit quite light now, and it's really lovely. So, and she's going to explain what goes on here and who to contact if you want to get involved or come to see it. Is that okay?
Thank you.
Yeah, so
Yeah. I'll just give you a little tour. It's Buddha Maitreya's Dharma Center, and these are all his tools for self-healing and meditation.
Oh, beautiful, aren't they?
And all of the tools transmit Buddha Maitreya's blessings and healing energy and chi. And they're basically tools of transmission. This is how he shares his healing ability with humanity in this lifetime. So people use the tools for meditation, self-healing, healing of others.
Yeah, and some people wear these, don't they?
They can wear a pendant, and you can use the pendant also like an etheric weaver.
Okay.
So you just simply hold it over either palm,
Yeah.
since all the energy meridians in your body flow through
Yeah.
your palms and the soles of your feet.
Yeah.
If you do it over a palm, then you're giving your whole body a treatment.
Oh, lovely. So what about these ones here? They're lovely, aren't they? These big ones.
Those are Maitreya's solar crosses, and they're for planetary healing. Those pretty much just suck in any negativity in the area and transmute it.
Okay.
They're just really powerful forms for protection and for healing and transmuting negativity.
Okay.
So
Right.
Then I'll show you the soul therapy room. So people can come and do an hour meditation in a full-size 51-degree crystal pyramid. And it's same geometric and mathematical proportion as the Great Pyramid in Egypt. So it's like you're in a temple.
Beautiful.
And you're in the room alone, and we shut the blinds and the doors, and you're on you're laying on a Metatronic mat, which has a grid in it of the Metatron's cube.
Yeah.
And then you're holding on to the sacred geometric vajras, and your body just completes that energetic circuit. It really gets the chi and energy flowing in your meridians, and you're listening to Buddha Maitreya's prayers for an hour.
Okay.
And so you're just in here with God. You know, you're just listening to prayers, get you in touch with your own divinity and your own soul and your own intuition.
Yeah. What's this up here? This is like a mandala, isn't it?
That's a cosmic mandala, and it's just a really wonderful point for meditation.
Yeah.
And that's Buddha Maitreya there in the picture. That's his altar.
Yeah. So, is there any other rooms we're going?
Yes, and you might want to get a shot of some of his enthronements in Tibet, where he's been recognized as Guru Rinpoche or Padmasambhava, and Tsongkhapa, Atisha, Milarepa.
Have you met him personally?
Yes, I've been to Tibet and India and Nepal with him, and
Lovely.
checked out all the charitable projects that he sponsors before I became a nun. All right, and then let's take a look at, there's one other pyramid. So here we have a Metatron pyramid, and same thing, people can come in and do an hour meditation here. It's a 35-pound donation, and that money goes to the clinics and the projects that Buddha Maitreya sponsors in India, Nepal, and Tibet. He's responsible for a lot of monasteries there, and he's rebuilt some of the major monasteries in Tibet.
Yeah.
This is one of the ways that he helps to heal people, is have them do a meditation. And just get in touch with their own.
And what's that picture over there?
That's the monastery in California, where all the tools are made.
Okay.
And that's where
And
most
it
of the
looks
monks
like
and
they're
nuns
quite
live.
in the middle of nowhere there, isn't it?
Yeah, it's way out in the country, way up on this mountain, overlooking a lake. And it's really a beautiful spot. It's a really good place for really sacred spot.
Have you stayed there?
Yes, that's where the monks and nuns live usually, and then we come for 6 months to Glastonbury to run the Dharma Center.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
And what's this one here behind you?
Now this grid is what's in the mat. There's 2 of those grids in the mat. That's copper tape. These are rare earth neodymium magnets. There's crystals on each copper plate. And then the leads hook in to the grid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And these 2 pyramids are also available. People can come in and do a 25-minute meditation for a 10-pound donation.
Yeah.
So if they don't have an hour, they can do that.
Yeah.
And also the room here, the meditation room with the chairs, it's always open and available for people to just come in and meditate, no charge. People can come in, sit on the mats, hold the vajras. And people can also come in and meditate in the copper pyramids, no charge. We have a donation box if they feel inclined to leave a donation. And there's one other thing, should the BWO room?
Yeah, well, I was going to suggest, are you still playing? Is to have somebody, if you want to sit and put a head pyramid on and hold the vajras.
Yeah, we've got that with the other bit of film. That's okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you.
Do you want to do the
Yeah, I can
BWO room?
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
check with the brainwave.
Do you want to go
There's
with
one other thing we
Yeah,
offer.
one other thing I was going to mention is people come in locally and they just stop and they watch one of Maltreya's video teachings.
Okay.
So it'd be nice just to hear him for a little while, just even
Yeah.
for a couple minutes.
Yeah, these films are quite short. Just a couple of minutes on this then, Grace, and just to hear what he has to say.
Turn it on. This is.
조사에 나게 현재 법에 자주지고 해내주면
I'd like to request His Holiness to say a few words to all.
I've been helping with Tibetan Buddhism for many, many years. First had Tibetans come to my home when I was 9 years old and asked my parents to allow me to come to Tibet and receive teachings. They said no. So I continued my process until I was over 30 and returned into Tibetan Buddhism and began helping in service. And most of my work is done through the soul therapy that I do for the entire planet. I establish large pyramids and temples for the world and help people to raise their consciousness through meditation, through my blessings, and through my constant reincarnation. And I never had a time where I'm not on this planet. I am always incarnated. I leave my body and I come back the very next day. And all of my blessings are in every human being's heart and soul. And whether you remember me or not, my life is for the service of humanity, to raise humanity up so that we will all cooperate together and awaken good nature in ourselves and become less hateful, less aggressive, and less suffering, and allow our reincarnations to be a benefit to every living human being, and make my incarnation and future incarnations easier and more able to be of service and help humanity. So if at any time anybody wants to receive any blessings from me, they can just realize that I am incarnated. I'm not a
robot. Is the robot still here?
Yes.
When we came in earlier, we were greeted by a little robot. Can I have a look at it?
Yeah, I can grab it because it's. You can come back with it.
Okay. Here you go.
So this is our robot. It's not on right now, but it's Maltreya's robot, and it just allows him to be here in Glastonbury. So when people come in, he may be, he can view you. Obviously, you're not seeing him, but it's his way of just really blessing Glastonbury and blessing everyone who comes in. So just a little bit ago, when you walked in,
Yeah.
Maltreya was videoing and just,
So he was going around.
yeah, so he directs it. He's in Maui, Hawaii. That's where he lives. So he was directing it and just kind of going around, and people would talk to him, and they come in the
That's
center.
lovely.
Yeah, so
It's not going now though, is it? It's not on now.
It's not going now.
No.
It's like
But
3
it's
o'clock in the morning
yeah,
their
so
time.
it rolls up to greet you, doesn't it?
Mhm,
When you
yeah.
walk in, so it's very different.
Yeah, so you never know. You may just be able to meet him if you come in sometime.
Yeah, that's lovely.
The other thing we offer here is brainwave optimization. It's a balancing of the brain, and it's really advanced technology. The person sits, we put EEG sensors on their brain, and they get an assessment, where it just kind of sees where they have imbalances in their brain. And what they find is, it's a technology, it's called Brain State Technologies out of Arizona, and there's over 200 locations around the world that offers it, but Maltreya is one of the biggest providers. So people get help with insomnia, addictions, just everybody.
How much is it to do this?
You got to do it minimum of 2 days. It's
Yeah.
about 800 pounds,
Yeah.
and you get 4 2-hour sessions of balancing the brain. And what they find is, people get help with just so many different things, because a lot of times it's just your temporal lobes are stuck,
Yeah.
you're either in
Yeah.
fight or flight, or you've had PTSD, so it's a really advanced technology, and it's non-invasive. The person's just listening to their brain waves on sound,
Okay.
and the computer can actually just take the signals and actually bring it back to the person in sound. So all you're doing is meditating. You get to look at the nature scenes. This when Maltreya and Tara, his wife, put in a zero gravity chair, so it's just really comfortable. You get this room to yourself,
And that, it costs £800 for 2 days.
4 2-hour sessions of
Wow.
balancing your brain, and you got to do it 2 days. You can do 4 days. It's about 1,300. So
Wow.
it just depends, what you need.
So what about things like if people have got other things like dyslexia and things like that? Does it help with that sort of thing?
Yeah, it helps everyone because it's
Yeah.
the brain, but we can't say it's going to do this. It's just there's lots of testimonials of people sleeping for the first time,
Yeah.
in
So
their
if they've
life.
got insomnia or anything like that? Or
Yeah, just not having so much anxiety, just
So-
really getting help.
people that have been through a lot of trauma, it would be
Yes,
really good for them, wouldn't it?
Definitely.
It's a shame we can't
We've
do this
had-
on the NHS, isn't it?
We've had people come in literally just shaking because they've been so traumatized by something, and,
Yeah.
and after the sessions, they're literally more stable. They're back in their body. It's immediate. It's real time balancing. So it's really
wonderful.
awesome to have it available here in
Yeah,
Glastonbury.
it is. It's very interesting and different, and I love the robot. It's great
That's
as
great.
well. So you're open every day, aren't you, from 9 till 5,
Mhm.
and you can come in and just have a
10 to
look.
5.
Oh, sorry, 10 to 5.
Mhm.
You can come in and have a look round, and you will, and you're a nun as well, aren't you?
Mhm.
And you will talk to people and
Mhm.
see where they're at and
Yeah.
everything. So
Yeah.
thank you for speaking with me
Yeah,
today.
it's nice to have you here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Don't forget to subscribe, Danielle Silver Medium. Bye. Bye.